Hi, my name is Nhi Ton and I'm from Vietnam. I have a background in business management and business English back in Vietnam, and then I worked for 2 years in the hotel management field. Then I realized that it wasn't for me and I always wanted to do design, so I decided to go to the US to pursue my dream about design. I came to Philadelphia and starting to study in Delaware County Community College to prepare my portfolio so that I can apply to the design school. So my journey is from the graphic design. I study graphic design, I get some basic classes, and then I prepare my portfolio and apply for the University of the Arts in Philadelphia for master degree. There's always something to do every day. I either draw or I sketch on the computer, or I read news about design, communities, and see what is up. And also I study Korean a lot, so because I want to integrate into this society so that I can start in my business right here. I have to do something every day, and either I plan my work for my studio, because my studio is a shared studio, so I have very limited time when I'm there. So I have like every week 2 times, and every time is around like 3 to 4 hours. I have to plan what I'm gonna do today. If I come in the studio, I'm gonna finish this piece or finish that piece, or what I have to do in advance. I studied 2 years in my master's school in product design, and during that time I take my jewelry class for 1 year. And I think that when I realized that, wow, this is such a field that I really enjoy doing. It's a kind of love at the first sight, you know. I just have a first class, and then I feel like, wow, this is amazing. It's such a really rigid material, and then you use fire and make it soft, and then you can bring it in the shape that you want it, or you can it can be at any stage that you want it, and then you can make it harden again. So I think it's a very interesting material because it's just like having so many stages and so many characteristics. So it draw me into jewelry, and yeah, so I've been doing that since then. I still remember that moment. I first started my drawing class and I have zero confidence because I don't know how to draw. You know, like people tell me that, oh, you are too old for this. You should study art when you are younger. It should be like the talent. You shouldn't learn now. Like I think it's too late. People telling me that before I even started. But I ignored those noise and I was like, no, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna do it really well.
빅톤씨 제품 손으로 만든 것 같은 그런 느낌이 많이 나고, 그리고 조금 유니크한 거.
When I was in high school, I told my parents that, oh, I want to study design and art. But then back then, art and design is something very vague. I finished what my parents wanted me to do, and I worked in the field that my parents wanted me to do, and I wasn't happy. So I told my parents that, okay, so I have been living the life that you want me to live, and I have been doing what you wanted me to do. So I think now it's time for me to do what I wanted to do. And I proved to you that I can do it, but then I just don't want to, right? So now I'm gonna prove you that I'm gonna do what I love and I'm gonna be successful. So they will support it. They supported me the money for the first 2 semesters. And then I went there, and then I started to find my own way, like earning money and pay for my tuition. The proudest moment of myself was when I graduated from my master's degree. I think it's very emotional moments because I received the presidential award for my thesis and I graduated with the money that the award money. And you know, like back, like throwback when people tell me that I cannot do that, I couldn't do that. Like when people tell me that like, oh, you're too old for this, and flash like back to the moment that I received the award, you know, it's just a very different, two different gap that you feel like, wow, people told you that you cannot do it, and then now you prove them that you can do it and you can do it very well. So I think that's the moment that I feel really proud of myself. I mean, those kind of like critique and comment from people, it kind of give me strength to go through everything.